previous session of Monday, April 12th, both executive session meeting minutes and regular session meeting.
Make a motion.
So moved by Mr. Iavino, seconded. All in favor on the minutes? Aye. Any opposed? The next item is public comment. Not seeing any participants to take us up on the public comment portion of the meeting. We'll move on to the next item, which is Superintendents Reports and Updates. We'll hear from the Superintendent on that.
Okay, just briefly, the second meeting of the month has been designated as time to give an update on the budget, and I wish I could, but I can't. We don't have any new numbers, and I will give an update as soon as we get those numbers and we can crunch it into a budget proposal. That's it for me. Thank you.
Any questions on the Superintendent's report?
None, sir.
Moving on, we can move ahead to any subcommittee updates from any relevant subcommittee folks. Mr. Winslow?
Yeah, we did have a meeting this afternoon of the Building and Grounds and Policy Committee.
One of the microphones, Mr. Winslow.
Okay, thanks. We did have a joint meeting of the Policy Committee and the Building and Grounds Committee to discuss the Jenkins Auditorium policy. We've made good progress, but we still are going to take some more time. So we're going to schedule another meeting probably next Tuesday, and I'll talk to Janice about scheduling that. So we will have to come back at the May 10th school committee meeting with something. But we're probably about halfway there, and we just have a little bit more to wrestle with. So
thank you for the report. Questions or comments? Otherwise, we'll continue to hear from policy, joint effort on policy and buildings and grounds on that update. Any other subcommittee updates? Mr. Iavino.
Due to the fact that we had those torrential rains last month of April, Mr. Froyo and I visited the Linden School Library, which seemed to be the area of the school hardest hit, and I've been in contact with Mr. Webb from the Public Health, the Department of Board of Health, and he is going to try to schedule a walkthrough from the Massachusetts Department of Public Health relative to testing for any mold, just to eliminate the possibility that any mold exists. He doesn't think it does, I don't, but just to be on the safe side. So we're waiting on him pending a date from the Public Health Department.
Thank you, Mr. Iavino. Any questions? Other subcommittee updates? Ms. Crow?
On the safety subcommittee, we've been actually working with Councilor Bucci about some traffic issues and some directions around the Linden School, so maybe Mr. Froyo wants to give an update on, he's been really right in the thick of things.
Mr. Froyo?
Together with Adam and Peg, we've been working on a traffic plan for around the Linden School, and we're planning to do this with all the schools. I know a few of the schools already have a pretty good traffic plan, but it went before the Traffic Commission, and what they have done is they've made, it isn't official yet, but it's in the works to make Westcott Street one way from Hunting Street to Plainfield Avenue, Oliver Street. Also, what else? The other thing that was done was in the afternoon, the parking lot is closed off so that none of the parents can get in the parking lot. So what's going to happen is they're going to have, if on their first run around in the afternoon, on their trip around the school and their child isn't there, they'll just have to go around, back around probably Claremont Street and come back around. But the traffic keeps moving. We won't have people parked. So it's going to make for a safer situation around the Linden School. I'm not sure exactly when it's going to happen, but it's in the works. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Froyo. Nothing else to add, Ms. Crook? That's
what we've been working on.
Working on. Very good. Mr. Weldy.
The Bullying Prevention Task Force will be holding their community forum on Wednesday, May 5th from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock in the Salemwood School cafeteria. We'll be reviewing the draft of the Malden Public Schools bullying policy, give an update on state issues regarding bullying, including the new bullying bill, and share some experiences and ideas regarding the topic. It's open to members not only from the Malden Public Schools community, but the community at large. So it's the 5th of May, 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock at the Salemwood School cafeteria.
Thank you, Mr. Walden. Any other reports? Otherwise, we can move on to any requested points of personal privilege, and then a motion and/or a motion to adjourn. Mr. Duffy.
I would just like to, thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'd like to remind people about the Walk to School Day that was put together by school committee person Steve Winslow. It'll be May 5th. Every school in the district will be participating, so I'm sure flyers will be going home to each school. I know the BB will be handling that as well. And then also let everyone know, if you're interested in walking, on May 15th, we're having the Walk Malden Kickoff. We will be meeting at the Anthony's parking lot at 10 a.m. and doing a nice little stroll along the Malden River, checking out a lot of the new pathways that have been built down around that edge of town, and really showing off some of Malden's oldest and most beautiful assets. And then lastly, I did want to bring this up because last Wednesday was Administrative Assistance Day. And I wanted to say a special thank you to Joanne D'Orlando, Marie Lucy, and Miss Janice Ronzio, but in particular to Miss Ronzio for her service here as the clerk of the school committee. For many of us, you're the first face that we see when we come on here, and you provide institutional knowledge of everything the school committee's done, but you give us the context of most of our deliberations and our decisions, and your role as the clerk is to post the meetings, set the agendas, create the agendas, take the minutes, and it's greatly appreciated. But it's the way that you do everything on a personal level that really provides us with the resources we need to do as good a job as we can. So I just wanted to take a special moment to make sure that you know how much you're appreciated by the rest of the school committee here, and thank you for what you do.
Thank you, Mr. Duffy. Ms. Quill.
Thank you. On Mother's Day, May 9th, Councilor Christensen and I will be hosting our annual Mother's Day breakfast at the Eagles, so everyone's invited. Mothers and children under 5 are free, and everybody else is $3. We make breakfast right there, and we have a really nice time, so I hope everybody has the opportunity to come down.
Thank you, Peg.
Thank you.
Mr. Froyo.
I'd also like to thank Janice for the terrific job she does. And I want to remind the parents of the Linden School that we also are going to be in the Walk to School Day. We're meeting at Linden Square by 7:30, and we're going to walk up to the Linden School. So it's on May 5th.
Thank you, Mr. Freud. No other points of personal privilege. We can take a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
So move, second. All in favor? Aye. The next regularly scheduled meeting?
May 10th.
May 10th. Right. That's it.